Hi, in this video, we're going to talk about some of the ways that you can do CR grading in your PowerTeacher gradebook. Please keep in mind that any grading decisions you make with students who are on CR leave are entirely at your discretion. This video is just meant to give you some ideas on how to equitably offer points to students who are out. So here I have a sample gradebook open with some student information, and I have two students that were out on CR leave. The first thing I'm going to want to do is exempt them from the current work because I want to make sure to grade the COVID work they did while they were out. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this cell for my first student, and I'm going to exempt him from the work. And I can just keep clicking on the cells and clicking exempt. One other tip here, I'm going to go ahead and exempt this student as well. When I click exempt, I can use this fill horizontally to fill any empty cells with that exemption as well. One reminder, if you are syncing assignments over in Schoology, there's not a way to sync an exempt code from Schoology. So you won't want to add these exempt codes until you are done with your scores in Schoology and have already synced them over and don't plan on syncing those scores again. So depending on how you sync, this might not be till the end of the term. Once we have these exemptions in, we'll make sure we save that, and they're now exempt from these assignments. Now I want to add some assignments related to the COVID work so I can give them credit for the COVID work they did while they were out. Carlos has a due date of November 5th and Alejandro has a due date of November 10th. So I'm going to make two separate assignments for COVID work for these students. So I'm going to go ahead and come into my plus button and create an assignment. We'll create one for Carlos first. I'll call this CR work, November 5th, give it a category, give it a due date of that November 5th due date. And Carlos is missing about 30 points of classwork, so I'm going to give him a 30-point assignment for the work that he made up. Now, normally you just hit save and close. We have one more step here. I'm going to go into my Students tab. I'm going to go into Show All. I'm going to deselect my entire class and then just find my student I'm assigning this work to. And I'll save and close that. Now you'll notice here we have a new grade column where most of my students are hashed out, which means they're not going to need a score for this assignment. They're not going to see it in their grade book, and all I need to do is come into Carlos and give him the points that he missed. Go ahead and save those changes. Great, now that that's done, I want to make an assignment for Alejandro, whose due date is November 10th. So same process, we'll click the plus button, we'll click assignment. We're going to call this CR work, November 10th. Select our category, select our due date. And now Alejandro is missing about 60 points of classwork, so I'll make this worth 60 points. We're not quite done. We now need to go into Students and assign this to just Alejandro. So I'll go to Show All, deselect my students here, select Alejandro, save and close. That's going to add that next grading column there with all the hashes, except for one gray cell. It's a little hard to see here, but we can click in this grade cell and we can give him points. Click Save to save that score, and I now have given my students credit for their CR work that is going to reflect in their grade. Thank you for watching this quick video.